Welcome back, guys, to the Citystead. Today is Wednesday, and of course, you know what that means. It is another Heirloom Seed Company Spotlight Day. So while we're still cooped up a little bit inside because it is snowy outdoors, guys, it is still snowy. It kind of melted, and then it all came back. But we're still talking seeds because we're still looking at them. We're still interested. We still haven't even started ours yet. So let's do it. Today I got a good company for you. You guys know I kind of search all over and I try to find companies that are fairly unique or offer something unique and different to it so that I can give you something that you are not going to normally find other places. You're going to get a little bit of exposure to other things that are not the norm. And that's kind of my goal, is to just keep introducing you to companies that provide something extra that others, you're just not going to find at your major couple. And you know, I use Bakers Creek and MIgardener as my benchmark just because all the other YouTubers you talk to seem to talk about them the most, and occasionally you hear about Hoss Tools, which I tried to give you a really good tool company last week, so check that out, guys. If you're looking for good garden tools, like the best garden tools you can get with your money, you're going to want to check that out, and you're going to want to go buy some garden tools. Alright, so when it comes to today's seed company, I am doing True Love Seeds. I absolutely love the story and a lot of what they're doing. So when it comes to labeling, there's no thing that says non-GMO or heirloom or anything like that. But I tell you, those things are seriously just labels. They don't mean anything when it comes to companies who are selling you, the home gardener, a seed. A company cannot technically sell you a GMO seed unless you sign a contract, which is why they're only sold by the major corporations. Anyways, after you look into this company a little bit, you'll understand that you don't need those labels to know that there really is some true love behind all of this. I mentioned it the other day, but there was another company I covered who listed out all the small farms that they got their seeds from, and they gave you a code on each which one of which farm those seeds came from. And to me, that is awesome. I can't tell you how impressed I am when a company is willing to give credit where credit is due. A lot of companies import seeds. Almost all of them really do. And most of them are not telling you who's growing them. They're not giving credit to those small farmers that are out there working hard to provide these seeds for you to buy, for them to make money off of their name brand, right? So when I find a company who is willing to list who the farmers are that they're buying seeds from, it really blows my mind and really makes me think, like, that is how business should be run. So True Love Seed is one of those companies that's really telling you who is providing these seeds. And not only that, but they are giving 50% of each seed packet sale, the profits from it, back to that farm. That farm is making 50% of each packet that you buy from them. I mean, how can you get any better than that? You're actually providing back to these small farms, not just lining the pockets of this company. They're making a little bit, and they're giving it back to those people they're getting these seeds from. And the other thing I thought was just over the top impressive is that on the back of these seed packets, I don't know if I'll be able to show you or not, they actually list who grew them. That's right, guys, they are telling you exactly who on each packet grew these seeds. Look at this one's from Adaptive Seeds. Meadowhawk Farm. Just, that's the cream of the crop right there. This is people who care about where their product is coming from. They care enough to put their names on these also, not just the seed company name. Now when I bought these seeds and I made my little order there, I looked through the website, I found some really interesting things that I had never seen before. Got it in the mail and I was super excited about it. And I opened up the package and I pulled out this little guy right here. Look at that. They threw in this calendar in the order. And it's got some great pictures on it. Oh, look at that. How cool! So I was kind of like pumped, as anybody would be, a little too fake plant. You know, who doesn't like free stuff? I'm not like a huge calendar person, but I will absolutely treasure this, and I will make sure I hang it up somewhere so I can use it every day. Maybe I can use it to plan out some stuff. As you all know, I'm a terrible planner, but maybe I can have a calendar and help me plan it out. But I was really impressed by that. They sell this calendar on its own for $8. So if they're throwing that in the thing, it's like an $8 little bonus gift for you. I mean, who doesn't love bonus free stuff? And just something cool like that. Something different, a little bit unique. You're not getting calendars anywhere else. A lot of people give a little seed package, which I don't complain about either. But the calendar I thought was a neat little touch and just something unique and different. Alright, so you know, we talk about the website a little bit, give you a little bit of insight on what you're going to find when you go there. It's a really, really well done website. So on the website, one of the cool things is you go on there, they got all this little stuff. You can find your herbs, your vegetables, your flowers. You go down the menu, they have dahlia tubers. The thing I thought was cool, like I mentioned, about the Meet the Farmers, they have a page that lists all the farmers, and you can go there and read a little blurb about the farmers that they're getting these seeds from. And I just absolutely love stuff like this. Reading all these different stories of people who started these farms and, you know, what they're working toward, what they're striving toward. It's kind of why we watch like YouTube. We like watching people's story about what they're trying to do. This is it. You're reading it. When you find that, they're going to tell you what they're growing on there. Just really neat. I really like that. And then the other thing I thought was super cool about this website was they have a podcast. So True Love Seeds is a podcast, and it's all about seeds and the people. So when you go here, I suggest finding the podcast on whatever podcast you listen to and listening to them. I binged all of these and they're worth it. They are very, very good episodes, very informed, just awesome, awesome individuals on them. Absolutely loved it. So I would highly suggest going and downloading whatever you use for podcasts, putting this on your list and giving them some listen. You're gonna really, really enjoy it. So now we're down to the really, really good part. This is your guys' favorite part. You love seeing what I got, right? Everybody loves that part. So I got a Paul Robeson tomato. I know all your favorites are sold out of these right now. So if you're looking for Paul Robeson tomatoes, I got your hookup for you. What else do we find? A banana legs tomato. Awesome looking, just very neat looking tomato. I got this Salvadorian red bean. Absolutely loved it. Pictures of it are spectacular. So I know my friends over at Bare Bottom Acres, they really love their beans. So this is one of those things that I could see in their next unbeaning video. What else do we get? A Syrian smooth cucumber. Definitely never seen that anywhere. This was not something that is readily anywhere. I had a hard time trying to find this when I was looking it up to see who else had it, and it was so hard to find anything like it. So I thought that was really neat. I got a winter melon. Like I said, I want to try to grow more melon. I got this striped garden egg. It's like an African eggplant. They're like they're really tiny. They grow on like a bush type plant. They're really interesting. Just something very unique and different that I had never seen. So I gobbled it up because I just love that kind of stuff. That is like my bread and butter when it comes to, I love buying seeds that you don't see anywhere else and you've never heard of before. And speaking of that, the last one I got, Schmega stew. I don't know if that's right or not. It's probably wrong, but it's a stuffing tomato. I'll let you look at that. You tell me how you pronounce that. A stuffing tomato. Are you serious? And I was like, what do they mean by a stuffing tomato? Like, that seems kind of weird, right? But you cut the top off it, you hollow it out, and it's kind of like a bell pepper shape. And you could stuff it with whatever you want and cook it. Awesome. Awesome. I actually picked up 3 of these, so when they go out, the seed swap package goes out in the next round or whatever, you guarantee you one of these is going to be in that seed swap packet. So if you see it in the packet, grab yourself a pack, because I think you're really gonna enjoy it. It's very unique, very different, just stood out to me. Like, that was like one of the first things on the page that jumped out to me, and I was like, stuffing tomato, I'm in. So if you're looking for a unique, different company who sells things that are kind of outside the box and are really different, a lot of history and African culture these seeds come from, that kind of background and culture, which is just neat, interesting to me. I really find that interesting, and just love how much credit and work they do with the farmers that are providing them with these seeds. That to me is where this company has the absolute most value. Oh, and they also put a year that the seeds were packed on there for you, so you know when these were packed and how you know, fresh they are. All right, so go get yourself some True Love seeds. Support a great company like these guys. Support a lot of small farmers who are doing their best. Kind of like we are at Homesteaders. We're trying to do our best. These guys are doing their best and providing some awesome seeds. And that's it. You'll enjoy calendar like me. Look at this. Be hanging up somewhere. Beautiful, beautiful pictures. All right, so that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Remember, be bold and grow bold, and I'll see you in the very next video.